Hey, Stubby here. And today we're going to be working towards iron sluices and tinkers. So, in between episodes, I made a mob farm. And it doesn't seem like the spawn rates are super incredibly high. It's pretty slow. So, I don't know. But I've managed to get three of the four rotten flesh needed. I'm working on the last of the iron I need for this. And might as well go ahead and start working towards the water pump. We're going to want that. We're going to need that. That. And I think that is stripped oak logs. 1, 2. There we go. And we'll do this water pump. One nugget. So what this water pump does is you basically click on it a bunch, you load up seconds, and it'll manually put water into your sluice. And with this iron sluice, we can use a hopper to load our items into it. So pretty sure we're going to be able to semi-completely automate it. We'll need a hammer or something if we want to break down the cobble more, but we'll be able to mostly automate the sluicing product. We'll just load up, gravel, sand, whatever it is we're trying to knock out, and call it a day. Other thing I've noticed is I updated the pack and I lost all of my stuff. All the cabinets are gone. It's the only thing I've noticed that's really missing. I can't remember if there was anything. There must have been something right there. But yeah, cabinets are gone. Yeah, that update got me good. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Come on. See, we've got a creeper and an enderman. A baby one. And I think I'm going to move this inside. So when I get the pump ready, I believe we'll run the pump inside. That should be the last one. So let's go ahead and break down a pump. And pickaxe. And we'll need ourselves one more bucket of water. And the way the pump works is if you have it over an infinite water source, it will just continuously produce. I think we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and put it in here. Not exactly 100% on the location yet. There we go. Oops. So we'll need chains. Do I have any of those nuggets? I have one. All right, so we'll need a nugget. We'll need... I might be an iron shy. And we'll take this, we'll dump you into there. Nope. Perfect. All right. So where do we want to put it? Maybe I can't put it in here for now. We'll put it outside. We'll just run it right here. Put the pump right there. Put our filter in. What do we get? Uranium. Seared blocks. And the hopper that I so desperately wanted. How does the hopper in this thing work? Let's feed from maybe the side. We'll try that. Nice. I'll just go get a chest for the end of it. And do I have any more sand? Because I want to use sand to get the increase in the gravel. Or not gravel, iron. Sand will give me more iron, more better chance of iron than. Let's try that. See if it works. Beautiful. Look at that. Swap that out. Once the sand loads, we'll go ahead and put the rest of the gravel that we have in here. And now we have mostly automated. I'll have to fill the hopper up or a chest above it, and I'll have to come click on this for a little bit every now and then just to kind of keep it running. But I like it. I like it a lot. Get ourselves up in 2 minutes, and we will go towards Tinker's. Now, even the Tinker's recipes have actually changed in here too. Nice. I don't know what to get rid of. There we go. Put you in there. Keep ourselves clean. And I think there was. Yeah, those I want to put up. And might as well put the bone meal too. Look at that. There we go. Starting to get a nice little collection of resources, especially copper and whatnot. All right, so Tinkers. The first one we're going to start with is the melter. So we have to make the ingot gauge. It's going to be glass. The heat source, which we are going to use the seared heater for. You know, we could do the lava one. That's a lot less. Let's do that. Do I have any glass? I have one. Cook away my pretties. All right, so for this, we're going to want to use this one. It'll be 8 bricks and a glass in here. So we will do 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. Just put them all in. Seared fuel tank. The next one we're going to want to do is the melter, which is an ingot gauge and 5 bricks. And the ingot gauge is 4 bricks and 5 glass. That'll be crafting, and this one will be in there. Okay. Right there, we got it. All right. So the pattern was, I think, like this. No! I did the wrong one. Ah. Can I melt this back down into something? All right, well, that'll come in handy at some point. Rude. Silly, silly, silly. I'm here talking about changes in recipes, and I'm not even paying attention. Try that again. Nope. Right there. So it was this one. Ingot gauge. Okay. And we'll do that one. to make the melter. And might as well grab ourselves a stack of cobblestone. Yeah. Get that in there. And let's just go ahead and get going on our lava. 5 minutes. Ugh, maybe we don't want to use that one. The trees are so much easier. We'll try. Grout's not too hard to cook up, so if we need to, we'll just make some more grout. But we'll put this one down. Call it right here. Did I not do the melter recipe? Just missed it. There we go. Actually, we're going to need to stop this because I don't want to wait the 5 minutes for that. We want to work on a couple more things. So we're going to want to do... And it gave me a feel good. Oh my goodness. Ah, silliness. So much silliness. All right, so we're going to want to do the casting table and the faucet and maybe the basin. So the faucet's going to be the first one. It's a flower pot. All right. Do I have any clay left? Cook that up. And we'll look at the other recipes while that's waiting. We'll need a pattern and we'll need a cold... Okay, so we'll do the pattern one. Solved that problem real easy. All right, the first one we're going to want to do is this one. And then the next one will be right here. And I want to see if the gold... Check the smelter recipe. Melting. It's just a gold ingot. I want the clumps. The clumps are right there. Melting lava will work. Perfect. And we're going to want the table. There we go. Now the question is going to be, does this have ore doubling even further than what this does? So this one would give us 4, or one of those gives us 1 ingot. If we melt it, we get... Okay, so we get 3 nuggets more, and once we go to the smeltery, we get 2 ingots. So, okay. That is another upgrade. So we will stop using the jar for ingots whenever possible. Maybe I can get out, who knows. Let's go check on our progress on this bad boy. So that's the one down thing. I think the cap on this is like 5 minutes or so. And if you go over the 5 minutes, you get hit with static electricity. So you just kind of keep out here, give it 10 seconds of your time to warm it up. And we are going to want to start with gold. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I did a cast of that, it needs 1 ingot. Perfect. We'll take, where did I put that brick? Waste a brick, not an ingot. And right click here, and now we have an ingot cast. And we got what? 3 nuggets. What can I do for 3 nuggets? I need more gold. What is the use of these? Can I melt them? Nope. All right. Well, take it as a loss. But there you go. So we have worked on a couple more quests. We get silver cluster. We get uranium cluster. And let's go ahead and take credit for that cast too. We get a cast chest, which we'll put right there. You can store a cast in it. Like it. All right, we're not ready for the Tinker's Anvil. The smelty controller, we're going to need copper, which we are actually pretty ready to do. We can jump in there, but I think if I was looking at this right, the drain needs a little bit more. So we're going to need some more seared brick, really, to get to the drain. And the seared brick, the only way to get it is in here. So it'll be a little bit of time consuming. So I'll have to spend a while just building up as much I fell. As much grout as I can and getting it all ran through the jar. And I'll do the same thing with lava. So hopefully we can build up a good amount of it. All right, so we have that. What other quests can we look at? Let's keep ourselves moving. So we can work on the Cobble Gen Tier 2, which will be only the casting basin, so we can't get to that one. The kiln. We can make the kiln. I don't know what we're going to use it for quite yet. We'll have to see. But it looks like the hammerhead. Okay. Go back to the getting started. Need 1 more zombie to finish off that quest line. We need plenty of time on here. Oh, what did I get from Pam's? Oh, I made the juicer. Fruit punch. Yeah. Immersive. I don't think we're ready to tap into immersive quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. Not quite yet. So it's really, yeah, it's going to be working on resources. Iron auto hammer is the next one I want to get to. I don't know how this works at all, but we are going to need, what is that? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24 iron ingots, which we are not there yet. This bad boy is producing, just not enough. So I'll have to go do some more manual hammering to work that down. Oh, I can't wait to have that automated. All right, let's see here. How many do I got? Iron chunks. Nice. I actually have enough. Now, with the smelter, if you guys are unfamiliar with Tinkers, it's a great metal manipulating mod. It's one of the most popular ones. You can actually automate this further. You could put a redstone signal over this, it'll automatically pour. You can put a hopper below, it'll automatically suck it out. All right, so we're also, I believe, needed a gold ingot. Can I put... No. Gold. Dang. Gold, gold, gold. How do we get gold? Sifting, sand, and dust. I do have a bunch of dust, so let's go throw the dust in there. Pull that out. Get the dust going. Get it back up to a minute just to buy us some time. One more gold chunk. Come on. Give me a gold. And keep grabbing it. How's this doing? And let's go see if we got that last gold that we needed. Nope. What is the percentage on gold? It does at least tell you the chances, which is a 16%, so not super great. Oh, we got it! We got it! We got it! Ah, we got it! Yeah. What do we got? One block worth in there? We can do it. Might as well go throw some of these on the fire. Keep them going. Just try to optimize our time. Three nuggets, so I'll need... Do I have 6 more nuggets remaining? I do. I have 6 nuggets on me. That'll work out perfectly. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. I should have just put it straight in the... All right. And I believe it was I needed 9, 18, 20 total. Early Skyblock is usually just a waiting game. And that'll put us at 16, so we got to do one more crafting of that. And we're going to need to make an iron hammer which is 3 sticks. Need one of those. And that'll be it. Make a gear. I was off. We need one more iron. One more. Okay. Dang. Well, breaking you again, I guess. That's 6 nuggets worth that were just thrown away. But it's okay, it'll be worth it after we automate. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And we'll be smart and get all of it out at least with this. Oh, I could have did that with the goat. Oh. Sometimes I'm a special person. All right, what else do we need? We needed 2 glass, which I believe we have. Yep. Come on, come on, come on. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I want to find out how the auto hammer works. How's our time looking? We have used it all. Not a bad little haul. This is all going. Trying to make sure I don't use anything I need. Ah, I still what? Do I have it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I'm so close. I keep getting like right there. So always keep a spare ingot for nuggets. Try this again. Auto hammer. I will make you. Dang it. You get an iron hammer and some blueberries. Nice. Go plant you right now. Get a little variety in our diet. All right, so let's figure out how this thing works. So the auto hammer. I have no idea how it works. Looks like it's got an in and out though. Okay. So do we have enough wood? Make ourselves 2 chests and just see if this works. We'll put it just right here for now, I guess. And I don't know what side is the in. So put 1 on that side, 1 on that side. Let's see which side goes. Cool. I can just let there and sit that run. It's a little slow. We'll have to upgrade to the gold one as soon as we can, which is a bunch more iron and some gold. But since this is going to be automating some processes for us, not a bad deal. Oh, it's just working non-stop now. Nice. All right, well, how much more space do we have? 1, 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And I can, looks like, get 2 more. We'll just let that run. Nice. All right, so that's a good stopping point. So we have pretty much automated our skeleton over there. Pretty much automated our sieve. I just have to manually do the wheel, and we have to load the hopper. We get our cobble, which I can then actually readjust. This is what I think I'm going to do. I'll end up wanting to make more of these, but I'll take the cobble gen, put the drawer above it. To the left of the drawer will be the auto hammer, and then I'll put another drawer next to that to collect the gravel. I think it's just a kind of an infinite loop. It'll automate the gravel. If this backs up, we'll get a nice supply of cobble, and we'll just make a chain of them, hopefully, and really hope it works. Yeah, it's going slow enough that it will back up the system. Nice. And just one of those, let it run for a little bit, and then we'll have drawers full of dust, dirt, sand, gravel, cobble. We'll be good. Off of one cobble gen, hopefully. Cheat the system. But in between episodes, I am going to keep working on these. I'm going to try to produce as much resources as I can, as much lava as I can, and we are going to get ready for the smeltery and hopefully get ourselves into immersive. So until then, Stubby out.